You can't stop it. Out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment.
So many ways to get a basket. Cuzzy KC shows us that new physics trick you learned off the rim, bouncing back in. Unlikely, but impressive. If you see a defender trying to force a charge call, don't run straight into them. Hey, Meadoshiki, is there a magnetic badge I don't know about? That draws back-to-back charges.
The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. DA, take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive. So what kind of people fit their culture? Greg Popovich says we're looking for character, people that have gotten over themselves.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. So with Rose on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the five down low. And for the Spurs, we've got Murray, MP out there with Collins. Then there's Richardson, and it's Vassell in at the three. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and...
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Putting on a show with that one. MP looking like he wants to be in some upcoming dunk contest.
And stolen by Murray. MP against Randall. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
You've got to hit MP harder than that if you want to stop him. He's good at fighting through contact.
Walker the pass to Barrett. Randall outside. To the paint. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Randall.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's MP. It's rebounded by New York. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And MP throws it down hard.
Look at MP asserting himself, hammering it down right on the defense's heads.
Walker against Murray. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Barrett dishes to Randall. Outside Fournier. And a wide open look for Walker.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And a miss there on the triple.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Fournier against Richardson. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Here's Robinson. Outside for Randall. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
Walker goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's kind of lost his way this period. A hard time getting anything to go down.
MP against Barrett, and MP throws it down hard.
You have to like how MP doesn't hold back. Even the contact can't slow his drive.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Suns. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So San Antonio goes with the... Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for San Antonio?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And MP throws it down hard.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Walker against Murray. And it's Walker penetrating. Murray with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Fournier with the ball, and it's Richardson picking him up. And the rejection by MP. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's McDermott. Here's Murray. A second chance effort. MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line. And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Vassell, he's checked in for McDermott. Randall against MP. Now here's Walker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's MP. Oh!
No, he didn't. And credit the coaching here. You know, if you can get MP into a rhythm, he can take over.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. The layup missed.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's MP, and it's blocked. And the dunk by MP. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second. Team foul. Checking. In for the Knicks.
Here's Rose. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Be out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Just 5 to shoot. MP passes to Vassell. The offensive rebound. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got 22.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Stolen by Collins. Here's MP. He's got 22. Driving. Oh, the power on that throw.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground. Right now. Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. Walker against MP. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Robinson with the block. Barrett against Murray. Barrett, no good. Spurs leading by 20. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he nice. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep, Walker. And the Knicks miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
MP with it. 28 points for him. He takes it. Oh,
yes.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what...
Knicks substitution.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Barrett against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Walker against Murray. Shoots the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Murray against Walker. Outside Fournier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now Walker. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
From outside, off the mark. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Fournier dishes to Walker. Back to Fournier. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Primo. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. For 3, Murray. That shot off, and New York will come the other way. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for MP.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Murray outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Arcidiacono. No good off the front iron. San Antonio with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Gibson kicks to quickly. Passes it to Arcidiacono for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, good to see you, MP. So thanks for reaching out to me, and I'm honored that you've chosen me to talk about this.
Oh, look, I respect how you approach things, and you were the person to tell this story.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this. So there's this rumored list about your preferred trade destinations that's circulating on social media. Is that a legitimate list?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I told my agent where I wanted to go, and
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to share with me today?
I think that's good for today. Don't.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping. Wavy on your she a lady in the streets. Do my dad like Dillinger, all my they listen up. On my GTA, I can tell based on my health, I'm extremely using these loops on some easy bait. So if your is on that fail, then you get. I gon'
With so many modes in NBA 2K22, it's always a good time to explore something new.
This week, we're taking a look at Play Now Online.
That's right, Team 2K TV jumped into the mode recently, and we just had to share how much fun you can have.
Whether you're looking for online competition or against your friends, there's a little bit of everything in Play Now Online.
Let's start with the basics. When you're competing against online competition, there are 3 tiers to conquer. In the different tiers, you'll have to play with different teams, so your wins in this mode will come from all angles. You can play with your favorite team, but you also have to
One of the most iconic structures in American history, the Alamo, here in San Antonio. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, MP is out there with Johnson. Then there's Josh Richardson, then there's Zach Collins, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. Boy, the rumor mill is buzzing, Clark. Here in the middle of the year, how's that affect you as a team?
Well, all of that outside noise, whether it's the rumor mill or dynamics within the team, when it's outside noise, it can have a real negative effect because you just don't know how players are dealing with that and if they're dealing with it constructively. So with the amount of trades in the NBA, though, I know that players typically are relieved when the trading deadline passes.
6 to shoot. MP against Gordon. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. MP against Jokic. MP drives in. And MP throws it down hard. Hey, Grant, some of the more wild news with this team. MP very much confirmed that he's unhappy and wants out of Dodge.
And, B.A., if anyone was wondering how serious MP is about getting traded, The man actually listed his preferred destinations as bold a move as any I've ever seen.
Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 38 points. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, a flashy dunk from MP, showing everyone just how acrobatic he can be.
Barton, the pass to Murray. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The rebound by MP. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Driving in. Oh, wow. Big time right there.
MP flexing on him on that dribble drive. Not to be denied there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, MP with a block.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Richardson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. On the wing, Barton. Back to Murray. Pass to Barton to halt the run. And it's blocked by Collins.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, it's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Morris, he's checked in for Green. And Campazzo subbed in for Murray.
Hanging in the air. Easy liftoff for MP. So smooth and effortless.
Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence. That's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by San Antonio. A minute 9 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Najee. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Campazzo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Green. Morris outside. Outside for Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the defense allowed that run. He had a clear path to the cup.
Throws it up high, and MP throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
McDermott against Morris. Barton, a good look. Vassell with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, You have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a
hustle work, you know, every day, twice.
Change here for San Antonio, and a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Cousins. Green comes in for Najee. Gordon, he's checked in for Barton. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Campazzo. Keldon Johnson out there with MP. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Primo in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Back to Morris. To the inside. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Shot clock at 6. Morris down low. Collins there. Morris can't hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
To the middle. And there's Collins on the assist by MP. Collins has got his... Second basket of the game.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Outside for Green. Misses the 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's MP. Give him 20. It's stolen by Green. Here's Murray. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And so the San Antonio Spurs looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Green in at the 3. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
MP, the pass to Collins. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Green for 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got 5 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Gordon against MP. Collins, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Barton, the pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Jokic is doubled. Back to Murray. From deep, Barton. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
And stolen by Murray. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Barton finds Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And MP throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Outside, Green. Cousins down low, covered by MP. Cousins can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, you know what I say? Why lay it up when you can throw? Throw it down. MP showing you some force right there with that dunk.
Outside, Green. Pass to Barton. And here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. Bates Diop with a rebound. 1:05 left in the third quarter. MP against Cousins. MP no good. Denver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Murray passes to Barton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of the player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
And the Spurs with some changes. McDermott's checked in for Bates Diop. Walker comes in for Richardson. And it's Jones in for Murray. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A long-distance bomb.
Walker against Morris. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Morris has got 5 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Green. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Assist goes.
Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got MP, Doug McDermott out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. MP outside. And he drives in. Green with the defensive effort. Denver is shooting just 38% for this game so far. Morris passes to Gordon. Walker against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by McDermott. San Antonio has gone 4 of 8 from 3.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Gordon outside. Here's an 8-footer. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. And MP throws it down hard.
Just an assertive play from MP down low, getting around the contact and right to the bucket.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Pass to Green. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Here's Campazzo. Timeout called. The Nuggets.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Your Spurs squad.
Yeah, the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for MP.
Substitution.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
Free throw is good from Collins. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Pass to Jokic. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Denver, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they needed this win tonight after failing to come away victorious in the first matchup against these guys. Now they have evened up this season series at 1 apiece against the Nuggets.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protect.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
Oh, do we have big news today in our basketball?
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping wavy on your she a lady in the streets. They listen up for my